Welcome back to Weasel Wargaming. Today we've got a full playthrough of Port Royal, akin to what you would see when you start a campaign. Today we've got two starting lists of 30 pieces of 8, one from the Spanish Guarda Costa and one from the French Buccaneers, and you can find both of these lists on Thieves' Harbor in their respective articles. Today we're going to be battling over some plunder tokens within a farmer's market, where we got the Vendetta special rules, and blood will be spilt. Please enjoy the video and excuse some background audio at some of the points. Enjoy.
My name is Erich Global. Today I'm going to be playing the Spanish Guarda Costa. This is the list that's actually on the Spanish article on Thieves' Harbor and features the Caballeros de la Espada, which is a elite swordsman force focused on melee exclusively. It features a captain, 3 corsairs, and 1 biscayer, all equipped with rapiers, except the biscayer, which is equipped with a lance for some spicy poking action.
My name is Joe Baxter. I'll be playing the French Buccaneers today. My list is also based off of the French Buccaneers article on Thieves' Harbor. This is a 30 pieces of 8 force. I have a captain and a quartermaster for officers, and I have a crew that consists of 2 filibusters and 1 buccaneer. My captain is equipped with a sword and pistol. My quartermaster is a pistol and 2 hand axes. The 2 filibustiers, who are also brothers, are both armed with 1 pistol and 1 axe, and my buccaneer is armed with a musket and a dagger. My quartermaster also has a special ability of hard charger, as well as my 2 filibustiers, and my buccaneer has a special ability of marksman. So I'm trying to build a force that has a decent combination of hand-to-hand as well as distance attacks.
Which I'm scared of, because I have no range.
As you well should be.
So today we've set up a 2x2 table with a decent amount of terrain, and we're going to be narrating our turns. This is going to be less of a learn to play and more of a watch the first campaign game and learn as you go. So the first thing we'll do is, starting with the player with the lowest infamy, which is myself, we'll alternate placing plunder tokens for a total of 5. So I'll place the first one. This has to be within 12 inches of the center point of the table and 4 inches or more away from any other plunder tokens. So I will go spicy and put a plunder token in the dead middle of the table.
Okay. All right. I'll place also towards the center, at least 4 inches away.
This farmer's market's going to be a bloodbath.
One can only hope.
I'll put one there by the fallen cart. I'll just adjust that a little bit.
I will place my other one a little further back.
I see you're going to be pulling me towards your location.
I'm going to try.
I will place one behind this fallen bed that somehow found its way into the street. Fantastic.
Active nightlife in town.
So the next thing we'll do is roll in the scenario variations table, but instead we're going to be using the Port Royal Player Aid deck to determine our scenario. Would you like to draw a card?
Okay. We have Vendetta. 2 officers from opposing companies have bad blood. Old scores must be settled. Each player randomly determines an officer in their companies. This is the officer with the vendetta. If the officer with the vendetta is removed from the game as a casualty or leaves the game for any reason, the officer's company gains 2 strike points. This is in addition to the usual point for the character being removed as a casualty.
Fantastic. So our officers hate each other. I only have one officer, who's my captain. You have two.
Yes.
Is it randomly decided? Randomly determined one. So who do I hate?
You probably hate my captain because he is a captain.
Captain on captain action.
Yes.
All right. I like it. For deployment, we'll also draw a card.
Okay.
We got Divided Party. Starting with the player with the lowest infamy, players will begin deploying their characters. Deployment's done in several steps. During each step, the player currently deploying places an officer and up to 4 additional crew characters anywhere on the table. Each character must be played 4 inches or more away from any plunder and 8 inches or more away from any foes. We will then alternate. Given my army composition, I only have 1 officer and 4 crew, so I get 1 deployment. And I have to be 4 inches away from any plunder tokens. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy out in the open so you can shoot me dead. No, I think I will deploy. I'll go ahead and deploy my captain over here. And then all of his mates will deploy within 4 inches of him. But 4 inches away from plunder. So, something akin to this.
Okay, there's my captain, of course.
While he deploys, the objective of the game is to minimize casualties while gathering as many plunder tokens as possible. And Port Royal is a campaign game, so any plunder you pick up will give you more currency between games, and you'll see a little bit of that later, to either recruit new crew members or buy new weapons and equipment, things like that. And your crew members will gain experience, which will make them better and better throughout the campaign. In fact, you can buy some starting experience, and I had done that on my captain, who rolled on the advancement table that you can find in the rulebook and improved his resolve. So he's a little bit more ballsy than your average Spanish captain. So with setup done, we can start the first turn of the game. Most turns, or all games in Port Royal have a maximum of 6 turns. Let me get dice to denote that. But the first thing we're going to do is determine initiative. So we do that by secretly bidding up to 0 to 3 fortune tokens, and this will contribute successes toward our initiative. If you want to bid 0, just pull the dice back. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna 0.
I'm gonna go with 1.
So Joe's gonna spend 1 fortune point, but he has 1 success before we roll.
Put to the side.
And now we're gonna roll an opposed test, which is 3 dice with a target number of 7. I got 1 success.
I got no successes, but I do roll another dice for the 1 fortune.
No, you just get 1 success.
Oh,
for
so
free.
we're tied.
So we actually tie and we get an event.
Oh, wonderful. I always do so well with these.
We got a bad omen. Both players roll a d10. The player with the lowest roll loses a fortune this turn. I got a 6.
I got a 6.
If both players roll the same number, they both lose a fortune.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Okay.
All right, and then we re-roll the initial initiative roll. I have 1.
I got 2. I rolled an 8, and with the additional 1 for fortune, it gives me 2.
So Joe gets the initiative, but he did pay a fortune to do it.
Yes.
So Joe's going to be the first active player. So he's going to move every guy in his force, but I am going to get some chances to react if I can see any of your characters at the end of an action.
All right. And I'm allowed to move 4, correct?
Correct. A standard move is 4 inches, and then every move after decreases by 1 inch to a minimum of 2. So a standard character during an action or during an activation will get 2 actions. You can't split these actions between characters. Each one will get 2, and you can spend a fortune point to gain a 3rd action. Each character can only have a maximum of 3 actions during their turn, not including free actions.
Okay, let's move the captain. We'll move 4 inches. Put him here.
After that move, I will say that I cannot see your captain, given all of the scattered terrain in the way, so I don't have the option to react yet.
A quick question here. The actual plunder tokens themselves, if you are behind that, is that considered cover as well?
No.
It's not.
Plunder tokens are not terrain.
Okay. And when you do pick up a plunder token, now for reference with my Buccaneer, who uses a musket, which is a 2-handed weapon, he would not be able to pick up a chest and carry and use the rifle, correct? Whereas if one of my filibustiers who has a pistol could pick up a chest and carry it?
Correct.
Okay.
Characters who are carrying plunder tokens automatically drop them if they use 2-handed weapons, reload guns, become shaken, or are removed as casualties.
Okay.
They also get a +2 penalty to any experience tests.
Ooh.
So they struggle to react.
Okay. All right. So I can move again, right?
You can, but you
And
only move 3 inches this
I will
time.
move 3 inches.
I can't throw a sword that far, so.
Oh, that's correct. You do not have distance weapons, right?
No, I don't.
You do not. Okay, so that changes things. So he will actually go to the chest. And then this is second move. But you can react if you would like.
I will try to. So my captain will attempt a reaction. He has an experience value of 5, so I need a 5 or better. I got it. So my captain can take 1 action. He's going to choose to do a move action. And we'll move 4 inches.
Okay. All right. Let's move my Buccaneer. Move to there. Move behind the cart for cover. Daring any Spanish.
I will say that I cannot see you due to multiple scatters being in the way.
Okay. All right. Okay. Quartermaster. Move to the plunder token,
All right.
and he will pick it up.
Okay, so he's going to take an interact action to pick it up.
All right.
I see you're saving your fortune points for potential actions against me.
No. He will move. I still think he's out of your sight. And he will do a second move.
And that's one of your
That is-
filibustier brothers?
That's one of the filibustiers, yes. That is the younger of the brothers, who is Philippe.
Oh.
And following him will be his older brother, Louis. So he will move 4.
A double move.
Hmm?
A double move.
Yep. And he will then move 3 to end up behind his brother.
Very nice. And they're both equipped with pistols?
They are equipped with pistols and axes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
I should know. The Axemen. So now that Joe's done activating all of his characters, I now I start to activate all of my characters. I will activate one of my Corsairs. Diabolito is his nickname around the taverns.
The devil?
Maybe it's because of his swordman skills. He's going to go ahead and move 4 inches. I think he's safe from fire.
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and move another 3 up behind the meat.
Yes, you're still good. Yeah.
And I will actually spend a fortune to gain a 3rd action on him to move for a 3rd time. At this point, the penalty gets me down to 2 inches.
Okay, and you're still
dodging in and out.
Still fairly well hidden.
So he's done. I will then activate one of my other Corsairs, Diego Garcia Paredes, which I absolutely butchered. I'm sorry.
Poor Diego.
Poor Diego.
He's back there, isn't he?
He's a sneaky guy.
Sneaky Spanish.
All right, I would say your captain can see him.
I would agree with that. The range on pistols is
Not great.
no
That would be.
short, right?
It's a short range weapon,
Yes.
so that means you use the shorter of the rulers, and I would actually say I'm beyond your long range.
Yes. Okay. But I can't. Well, first of all, let's see if I can react, right?
Correct, because you don't have to shoot. You could do something else.
And this is based off of his
Experience,
which is a 4.
he knows what he's doing.
He
out
does.
here.
He does. And I roll a 7.
Wow,
So
nice.
I do have the ability to react. I do not have to take a full move, correct?
No, you can move up to 4.
Up to 4. So what he will simply do, he's not going to move 4, but he is going to move from standing behind no cover to moving behind some cover. So that will be his reaction.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yep. Right over
Alright.
the chest.
So my guy still has 1 more action. He's going to go ahead and move again, this time with a 1-inch penalty because it's his 2nd move. He's going to follow his buddy Diabolito, weaving in and out of the meat. So I will activate.
No pun intended there.
No. I'll activate my last Corsair, whose
Yeah.
name is Squibbo.
He's been on the seas quite a long time.
Oh, he's
Oh, Squib's Spanish cousin?
yeah. Squibs has a family member in every nation.
every port. Squib's father, he was a sailor who visited many ports.
He got around. No, this crew wasn't here when the earthquake happened. We were a few miles offshore. All right, so he's gonna move there. Your captain, you probably see him.
Okay. 6, he can
Very
react.
nice.
You have to be directly on top of a plunder token in order to take it, correct?
Interact actions, I believe, have a 1-inch range.
So I can pick up the chest.
Yes.
Okay. He will do that.
Plunder tokens are also supposed to be represented by a little bit larger of a base. Here we're using treasure chests to look cool, but realistically that would take more space.
Yeah, so while he is there, he will pick up the chest with one hand and have his
Pistol in the other.
pistol ready in the other hand.
Oh.
All right, and that is his reaction.
So, Joe, you've got 2 plunder tokens already, and all I've done is dance around some meat. Alright, I'll take a 2nd move, this time with a 1-inch penalty. 3 inches out. And I will pay a fortune point to get a 3rd action and a 3rd move, this time with a 2-inch penalty for 2 inches. I gotta keep my Corsair guys together.
Okay.
My last guy, or not my last guy, my last crew member, the Biscayer, Ernesto de la Cruz. He's a musician in his free time. He's gonna go ahead and move 4 inches as well.
Plays a hornpipe.
Plays guitar. I would say you can see him, but you will get a +2 penalty to your reaction now that you're carrying a plunder token.
I am good with this.
Okay. Secondary action is going to be a real spicy second move, followed up by a plunder token purchased third move to tuck in nicely behind
Oh, the overturned wagon.
the wagon.
Okay.
So my last character to activate will be my captain, Erich de la Espada, or Erich of the Sword, who will be a little bit ballsier than his crew members and move 4 inches. I would say your Buccaneer can see him.
Oh, he's right out there, isn't he?
With cover, yeah.
Okay, my Buccaneer is a 5 experience. Which he does not see him. He's not that.
I'm very happy
denied.
you failed that.
Maybe he has an eye patch. I don't know.
I was not looking forward to your sniper getting a free shot on me. Alright. I don't know if I'm feeling that ballsy. But I will go ahead and pay it for a third action, and I'm not going to move the full 2 inches. I'm just going to move to the edge.
Okay.
There. Alright, that is all my characters. So at the end of the turn, we count up strike points. Joe, you have 2 plunder tokens, so you put 2 strike points on me.
Okay.
If this was turn 2 or later, I would have to roll to see if I withdraw. We go ahead, go to turn 2.
Okay.
And we take it from the top. You're going to get all your fortune points back.
Yep.
And we bid for initiative. One, 2, 3. I'm going to pass.
Pass.
So it's just a straight roll off.
Yep.
I got 3.
What is it? 7 or better?
7+. So you also got 3.
I also got 3.
So we get
Another
another
event card. Wonderful.
Panic.
Oh, Lord.
Select the character amongst all companies that is furthest from any friendly characters and roll a resolve test for this character. By I would say yours is further.
Okay.
You're welcome to measure that as well.
No, I can see you have about a 1/4 inch.
So you make a resolve test.
Make a resolve test.
That's just going to be a single dice against your resolve.
His resolve is a 5.
If passed,
He does with a 7.
you will immediately take a free move action toward the nearest friendly character.
Okay. That's fine. He will simply head back next to his friend.
If anything, that was beneficial too. There you go. You got a good event.
Yes,
for
that's the
once.
first one.
Just wait. Every card we draw is one closer.
I know. I have a feeling at some point in time I'm going to mention my friend who designed this game, who has led me to many untimely deaths due to animals. I haven't had a crocodile yet, Mike.
All right, so we have to reroll.
Yes.
Yep. 2 successes.
I only have 1.
Looks like I'm first, which I did not really want to be. I'm going to be very ballsy, and I'm going to charge from my captain to your flibustier. Or filibuster.
Do I get a reaction with his move or no?
You do get to react after the free fight action
Okay.
that precipitates from a charge.
Okay.
So a charge is an action that combines both a move and a free fight. So now I will take an immediate free fight, and then Joe will get the chance to react with that character. So this is going to be a standard opposed test. I'm rolling my fight, looking for my fight skill, which is a 5. Except I have 2 rapiers, and I'm only going to use 1 for the attack, and they have a -1 bonus with accurate. So I'm looking for 4s on my dice. What is your fight save?
A 7.
I think the odds are in my favor. I got 3 hits. You got 1 block.
See. I will actually fortune.
So the way fortune works is you can use fortune to reroll all the dice of a roll, given that I'm the active player, I have to declare if I'm going to do that first. I'm not in this case. But the reactive player gets a chance.
I have 2 successes.
So he has
one
2?
is a critical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
So,
So he completely blocks my attack.
Yes. Fortune well spent. That's where the phrase comes from, boys.
That was very disappointing. Alright, so now you get a chance to react.
Okay, this is experience of 5. So he can react.
He gets a reaction.
You
can fight, you can move away, but if you move away...
Now you're technically an inch away, correct?
Correct.
So can I fire?
You have a pistol?
Yes.
You can fire.
I will fire.
Pistols are allowed to do that because they have the flexible special rule.
All right, and it is within 2 inches, so it is short.
It is indeed short range.
Yes. Okay, so shoot is a 6.
Not loving that. My shoot save is a 7, and I'm out in the open, so I have a +2. So I'm looking at 9.
1 success.
I will fortune reroll mine.
Okay. Now,
I need 9.
Can I? No, I can't do anything.
No. I got no saves whatsoever.
Okay.
So you get to roll a damage test on me. So normally you need a 10 to kill, but you have a -2 bonus with a pistol. So an 8 up will kill me.
No.
Think Santiago. So because I got hit, I will get 1 fatigue automatically. And I will roll 1 fatigue for every missed damage test against my resolve. My resolve is a 4, so I didn't really care that I got shot at.
Okay.
But I will get the 1 fatigue for getting hit.
Okay.
So my first action was to charge. My second action will be to perform a second fight.
Okay.
Normally, I would impair a +1 penalty to this, but I have 2 rapiers, and I get a dual wielding bonus, so I don't impart that negative. So I'm going to be hitting you on 4 ups. And I believe you're saving on 7s.
Yes, my plate, yes.
I got 2 hits.
And I got another critical.
Jesus.
So that's actually 4.
Yeah.
2 8s, a 10, and yeah.
And re-rolling the dice makes no sense for me to do that. So I will not do that. Because I'm persistent, I'm going to spend to get a third action and fight you again.
Okay.
Looking for 4 ups. I got 2 hits and a crit. So I have 4 hits coming at you.
I saved 2.
So I have 2 go through.
Yes.
Are you cool with that?
Yes.
Alright, so I get 2 damage tests on Joe's character. The rapier has no benefits, so I need 10s to kill you. Or a 10 to kill you. I got a 1 and an 8, so no kills.
Okay.
But you will get 1 fatigue for getting hit. And then you have to roll 2 fatigue tests. 1 for each missed damage
Okay.
damage test.
So my resolve is a 5. I made 1.
So you're at 2 fatigue. You get 1 less action when activated and a +2 penalty to experience tests.
Okay.
So it makes it harder to react, and you get 1 less action. So that was a very long-winded way to attack you. All right. My buddies are gonna have to join me in the fight because I am out in the open. So Diabolito, I believe, will move 4 inches out. You can go ahead and react.
That'd be the same guy, correct?
You can react with anyone who can see him. In fact, that guy can't because he's engaged,
Okay.
but anyone else who can see him can react.
Okay. So that'd be my other Phil Boutier. So he's a 5. And a 4 he does not.
He didn't want to help his brother. So Diabolito is going to make a charge action. Get within that 1 inch. And he will get a free fight.
He has a rapier as well?
He only has 1 though. He doesn't have the dual wield bonus.
Okay.
But he does have Ruthless. So because you have more fatigue than I do, I will get a -1 to the test.
Okay.
So I'm looking for a base of 5, -1 for accurate from the rapier, -1 for Ruthless. So I need 3s. Oh, and I need a -1 because I have a buddy fighting as well. So I'm looking for 2s against your 7s. I got 2 hits. 1's a crit, so 3 total successes.
Oh, just 1.
You're okay with that?
At this point in time, yes.
So I have 2 damage tests on you because I had 2 successes go through. I need 10s to kill you, -2 for the 2 fatigue you have. So I need 8s. I rolled a 5 and a 3. So that's going to be 1 more fatigue and then 2 resolve tests.
So a total of 3 dice.
Well, you just get the 1 automatically.
Okay.
And then you test for the 2 failed damage tests.
No. Let me fortune that.
It would only put you at 5, so you're gonna be shaken no matter what, but you'd have no additional effect.
I make 1.
All right, so you have 4 fatigue total.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be shaken, so I will go ahead and replace 3 of those fatigue with a shaken token. When shaking, you're effectively out of the fight until you remove points of fatigue to 2 or less. A character may never voluntarily gain fatigue that would make you shaken. You now do not exert a threat zone of any size. You can only take rally or moves, or go prone. You may not take reactions, not even free ones, and you suffer a further +2 penalty to all tests. And you drop any plunder if you had it.
Okay.
So that was Diabolito's second action. I will pay for a third action to fight you again. I will get a +1 penalty though, because I'm not dual wielding and I'm fighting multiple times a turn. So in this case, I'm looking at 3s.
Okay.
I rolled a critical failure on a fight test. I don't know. I don't believe that does. So I got 1 hit on you. Oh, 2. I have 4. I'm looking for 3s. Sorry. And remember, you get a +2 penalty because you're shaken. So you're looking for 9s.
9s, which I did not get.
So I had 2 successes on you, looking at 2 more damage tests. 10 minus 4. So I need 6s to kill. I roll a 4 and a 2. So you get 1 more fatigue.
Okay.
And then you have to roll 2 resolve tests. And you're looking at a +2 penalty on those as well.
So 9, so yeah, no.
No, your resolve's a 5. So you're looking for 7.
7, so I made 1 with an 8.
Alright, so just 1 more fatigue. So you're at 3, 4, 5, 6 fatigue total. 6 fatigue, the character succumbs and is knocked out, dies, panics, or flees, and is immediately removed as a casualty.
Okay.
The younger brother fell to the caballeros. All right. I will activate more of my Corsairs. Diego, that's not Diego. Diego is going to go ahead and make a move action to get behind that wall. And then a secondary move action. He's going to go ahead and pop out here. So I believe most of your characters could react. Everyone but your captain. He got it.
Now he can only react to that character himself, correct?
If you make an attack of any kind, it has to be against that character.
Okay. But I can move.
You can move.
And I can move back.
I might recommend it. So he's had 2 moves. Let me see if it makes sense. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to pay 1 to get a 3rd action on him and hop over this terrain.
Okay.
Squibio really wants to go for that plunder token. Does your Buccaneer have a reload?
Yeah.
No, he's ready to shoot. Oh boy. I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Squibio is going to go ahead and move 4. Yes. And then I will interact to pick up the plunder token, which is massive. And I will pay to have another action to take another move. And he will move back. And my last character, Ernesto de la Cruz. He's going to go ahead and move 4 inches up. And 3 inches out into the open. You can react or attempt to react. Very nice.
I think he'll pull back as well. Now, when it comes to the end of this game, possession of it, do you have to have physical possession or is it proximity to it?
You have to have physical possession.
Okay.
There are scenarios where proximity is what matters, but not for this one.
Okay.
So that is all my characters. I have 1 fortune left. I spent heavily. But it took out a brother.
Mm-hmm.
So
Start with the captain. I think we should start moving him back too.
remember, the captain's carrying a plunder, so he's only going to get the 1 action. Unless you buy more. I'm going to say my captain can see him.
Okay.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attempt to react. My captain needs a 5 or better. Got a 5. Not loving his fatigue. That guy has a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's an easy way for me to get some cover. He'll jump over the papayas.
Okay. He's going to spend an additional to move a second time, which would only be
3 inches.
3 inches, even with the chest.
Yeah, I don't think you get any move penalties with the chest. You just get the 1 action penalty. And then you're not as good at reacting.
Oop.
Not my weapon stall. I see you're retreating to a defensive holding position. It's very scary to storm. So Buccaneer is going to take a move.
Yes, he'll take a move.
Oh man, I have to react to that.
Try.
My captain. Captain, oh captain. I'm gonna... Oh boy. I'm gonna have to fortune that. I don't want to get shot in the open. He doesn't have any reload, right?
No.
Ah, so you're 100%.
Yep.
I got an 8.
Okay.
He's gonna go ahead and hide behind that well.
Okay.
All of the leader type characters in Port Royal have the keyword fate, which allows them to cheat death once.
Move to there.
Or have a chance to cheat death once.
We'll spend a fortune.
Okay.
He's going to shoot.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's got a musket?
Yes.
So that's going to be medium range for that. So that's a +1 penalty.
Okay, so that will make my shoot a 6.
6. My Corsair is a base save of 7 +2. I need 9s. I got a critical defense,
Okay.
despite being out in the open. No, I didn't. I'm a 9. Never mind. I got 1 block.
Okay.
I apologize.
So I got 2 hits.
So I blocked 1. So you get 1 damage test on me. You need a 8 or better to kill me. Muskets have a -2 bonus.
Nope.
So I will gain a fatigue for getting hit,
Mhm.
and then 1 resolve test for the failed damage. I need a 5 or better. I rolled a 1. So that's a second fatigue from me. That means he's at -1 action and a +2 penalty for reactions.
Okay.
And you get a reload.
And I get a reload. I'm going to take a pistol shot.
Poor Diabolito. That's going to be a long range shot. That's going to be a +2 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still saving on 9s, which is not great.
+2. Shoot test. So 8s.
I got no saves. And no fortune.
I got no hits. Okay. So that puts the reload on him, correct?
Yep. And I get the chance to react.
Okay.
Diabolito is going to try to react. He does get a +2 penalty. So I need a 7 or better. He is... he's out of here. Or at least behind some cover. The best defense. He's going to go ahead and move.
Anytime during my activation, I can spend 2 fortunes to take reloads off all my guys.
So Joe is using his one-time French bonus, the Buccaneer Tactics.
Yep.
He can spend 2 fortune to get a free reload on all of his characters.
I guess the second action, I think he will fall back as well. Cool the building. Okay, which leaves my quartermaster.
The Axeman.
Mm-hmm. He is going to move behind cover.
For fear of getting shot at.
Yes. Well, for getting charged right now. Okay. No reactions, I believe.
Probably not. Oh, maybe. Ah, he failed it. All right.
And that is it for my side, and I think that's the end of round 2. That's it.
That's the end of the turn. So we count strike points. Now that's the end of turn 2. So I get 1 strike point because you are holding a plunder token.
Mm-hmm.
I give you 2 strike points because you have 1 guy dead and I have 1 plunder token.
Okay.
But then we do not roll for a strike test because I do not double the amount of strike points. We both have 2 to 2. So the game keeps going. We go to turn 3. We get our fortune points back. And we go back to bidding for initiative. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna bid 1. So that gives me 1 success. Looking for 7s on our proposed test. I rolled nothing.
I got 1.
So we tie.
Okay.
We get another event. It's your favorite one. Wild Beast.
Oh!
Place a beast miniature in base contact with a randomly determined character. Alright, so we'll go ahead and roll. Do you want to count off?
Mike Tenez, if you're watching this, I hope you smile at this point because you know who this is going to end up on.
I mean, we'll count off. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 3. So I think that's the other brother.
Yep.
Do you want a crocodile or a boar?
You haven't get me with a crocodile yet. I've been killed by a jaguar, mauled by a boar, and shot by a tavern goer. So yeah. Why not a crocodile?
The beast immediately makes a fight action against the character. The beast follows all normal rules for a character and has the following stats. While in play, the beast is always treated as one of the reactive player's characters, and at the beginning of each end phase, the beast will roll an experience test. If passed, it will make a move toward the nearest player-controlled character and charge. This may not be reacted to. If failed, or if it is shaken, the beast is removed from the game. So it'll make a fight on you. It's looking for 5s. I'd be honored if I could be the crocodile roll. You got 2 hits.
Okay, fights to 7. One. No fortune.
Oh. No.
Three successes and a critical.
3 saves. You were ready for the crocodile.
Not today, Mike!
Alright, so looping back, we have to re-roll the initiative roll because we tied. I got 2 plus my 1 fortune.
Easily.
So I have the initiative, although it cost me. Although it was worth it to see the crocodile.
Yeah.
I would pay all 6 fortune for that. Oh man, Diabolito is feeling real ballsy. That -2 fatigue's ugly though. He's gonna go ahead and make a charge.
He is an inch away, right? Because he has rapier?
Yes. So all characters have a melee range of 1.
Oh, okay.
So he's a Corsair. He's got a score of 5. He did not proc Ruthless, and the rapier takes it down by 1 due to accurate. So I'm looking for 4s on the charge. I got 3 hits.
Okay. Saves. Or 7s. He got 1. I'll fortune that. Still only 1.
Alright, so 2 will go through. I don't have any bonuses. You don't have any fatigue, so I need 10s to kill. I got an 8 and a 2.
Okay.
So that's just going to be 1 fatigue and then 2 fatigue tests.
Pass with a 9. And 1.
Yeah, so just 2 fatigue total.
No. 1.
Well, you got 1 for getting hit, and then you had to roll 2 tests. And you rolled a 9 and a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just 2 fatigue total. And Diabolito, only gets the 1 action, so now you get to react. Remember, you get a +2 penalty with that character now that he has 2 fatigue on him.
So he does not get it.
That's what I like to see. You know what? He's gonna do it. He's not called the devil for no reason. But that is going to give me a +1 penalty. So I'm looking for 5s. I got 1.
Got a fortune. And 3 successes, 2 9s and an 8.
Very nice. I'm not going to reroll mine.
Okay.
All right. You have a lot of guns, but your main guy is not going to shoot me. So that's good.
What main guy?
The Buccaneer is the one that I'm most scared of. All right, so Diego Garcia is going to go ahead and take a move action. So he can't react, but the other guys who can see him can. Since that guy's engaged in melee combat.
Oh, okay. Then, no. He's still at a 5, right? Yes.
Yes, he's engaged with the crocodile. So I'll say you reacted with that guy, maybe.
So then
no.
I'm good.
I'm gonna go ahead and charge your Buccaneer. I have ruthless, accurate, and I'm fighting with a buddy. So I have -3 for my base 5. So I'm looking for 2s on the charge. I got 3 hits.
Nope. Might as well. Horrible.
You have 2 fatigue, so I'm looking on 8s to kill. I did not roll any 8s. But that will be 1 fatigue for getting hit, and then 3 fatigue tests.
2 passes, one fail.
So 2 fatigue total, additional, so that'll be 4 fatigue total, but he is shaken. Those were his 2 actions, a move and a charge. I might as well pay for another action to fight you once more. I will get the +1 penalty, so I'm looking for 3s. And I got a crit and 2 hits, so it's gonna be 4 hits coming at you. You have 2 saves, surprisingly. Wow. So I have 2 damage tests, and you have 4 fatigue, so I need 6s to kill. I got a 7 and a 2.
Okay.
He is done. Ernesto de la Cruz is going to take an interact action to pick up that plunder. And he's just going to sit there. Squibio is going to just go ahead and take a move action backwards. For its 1 action. And my captain. Captain O'Captain. He will go ahead and take a move action there. Your captain can react if you'd like.
No, I'm good.
Okay. And then I will attempt to rally my captain, who rallies successfully and takes 1 fatigue off. And those are my characters.
Okay.
To you.
Now, him with the alligator. What are my options?
You can fight the alligator. You can move away from the alligator. If you move away from it, though, it will get a free fight on you. It gets a free reaction whenever you move out of the engagement range of a melee target. If you have a pistol, you can shoot the alligator. You don't have to melee him. Pistols have the flexible special rule. You can also move freely within the engagement range of a target, as long as you stay within it. So you can move to the other side of the wall, for instance. No, you're medium. You only had a +1.
+1. I'll take a shot.
I wish you wouldn't, but I get it.
I try.
I'm sticking on 9s.
1 hit.
0 blocks. Do you want to fortune yours? You have to declare before I do.
No.
I will. I have the money. Might as well save my mate. I did not.
Okay.
So 1 damage test on me.
Yep.
You're looking at 10 -2 for fatigue, -2 for a pistol. You need a 6 to kill.
With a
and
10.
you got a 10. Diabolito, no! I do get to attempt to react to that. With his buddy who just saw him get shot.
Come on in with the alligator.
dare.
I'd love some company with the alligator.
I know. Ooh.
Yeah,
I can react with the alligator. Or crocodile. Alligator? It's a gator.
It's a gator.
I'm going to react
Mike, can we get some clarification? Is it an alligator or crocodile, please? I like to keep a list of what kills me.
I will react with the gator. So that's going to be a reload, right?
Yes.
You know, that was rude.
What?
Killing my guy.
I'm sorry. You only killed 2 of mine so far.
Alright, the gator failed to react.
Oh, poor gator. Can I use my second action to reload?
You can't reload while engaged.
Okay. I can attack the alligator, though, right?
You could melee the alligator.
I have to melee the alligator. So...
It's actually not good at fighting. It's got an 8 save, so...
Alright. So I'm a 2-fisted fighter, so I could use either the pistol or the...
Well, you shot your pistol.
So I gotta use the axe?
You're using your axe.
Okay. So fight is still 6. None. I will fortune.
The alligator blocks 1.
Horrible. God, horrible.
Somehow the gator is really good at parrying axes.
Apparently.
Alright.
Alright, so that was him. Activate my quartermaster. He will shoot his pistol at him.
How dare. I'm out in the open. Taking on 9.
Ooh, critical 10, so 2 hits.
Ooh, I do not like that. I'm gonna have to fortune. I got 1 block.
Okay.
So you're looking to kill me on an 8. 8 up. 7.
Woo!
That was tight. So that's 1 fatigue for getting hit and 1 resolve test. I need a 5 or better. Did not get it. So that's 2 fatigue on him.
Okay.
And a reload on you.
Yes. And he still has the plunder token, so he only gets 1 action, correct?
Correct.
Okay. The captain will also fire.
Alright.
He's got, I would say he does have cover from him, yes?
I'll get some cover. I'll take that cover. 7.
Ooh, 2 10s.
Oh, wait. Before you roll that, I actually get the chance to react. But I do have the fatigue, so chances are I'm not going to get it.
Okay.
I rolled a 7. I rolled it behind the building, which was super sketch. I did roll a 7. Even with the +2 penalty, well, I needed a 7. So his reaction is actually going to be the move.
Okay, so that cancels out my action from him.
I apologize for that.
Okay.
That's the end of the turn.
That's the end of the turn.
Alright, so counting strike points, how many do you have? I have 2 plunders.
I have 2 plunders.
And you have 2 dead. And I have 1 dead.
Yep.
So you have 4 strike points to my 3. So we don't trigger a strike test, and you go to turn 4. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna pull and pass.
1.
7's up on the roll. I got a 1. Hey, we tied.
That again. Yay!
Angry old pirate.
Oh no.
Place a miniature with a pistol and a sword on or adjacent to a random plunder token. It is the following stats. Alright, so.
You know, I could understand if I met Mike and he didn't like me, but I've never met the man. I don't understand why he does this to me.
So there's 5 on the board. So
Yep.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an 8. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's on me.
Yay! You've been a friend.
Dude popped out of nowhere.
He wants your plunder token.
While in play, the pirate is controlled by the reactive player. At the start of the end phase each turn, the pirate will remove a reload and roll an experience test. If passed, he will move and charge.
Ooh.
It cannot be reacted to. We forgot to roll for the animal at the end of the last turn. So do you want to go ahead and resolve that?
Yes.
All right. You
I
need
roll?
Yes.
What do I need?
You want a 6 or lower.
A 3.
Nice. The beast is removed.
Woohoo!
Just a quick bite
Wow.
and a runaway. But then we have a new nuisance. Well, I have a new nuisance on the board. The angry old pirate. Who popped out of it. Absolutely.
He's after that plunder token. So probably because it's a Thieves' Harbor plunder token.
Probably.
Very rare and precious.
That's what I like to hear.
Available on the website.
For pickup at Adepticon, roll it again, I guess, since we tied.
He doesn't do anything, he just pops up?
He just pops up.
Okay.
He's controlled by the reactive player, though. 0.
0, but I fortune before, doesn't that count?
Yep.
It still counts,
so you win with a 1 success. So you're first.
Okay. Reload.
So you're going to take a reload? Okay.
Yes, so that's 1 action. And he gets a 2nd action.
I will try to react to that with my captain.
Okay.
I need a 5 or better. Got a 10. My captain's ready to roll. Maybe I should count my losses. Poor Diabolita is down, right? Captain's just going to move 4 inches back.
Okay.
Gonna loot my corpse. I can take him off.
Let's see if I can get around the corner to shoot your other guys when I'm trying to see.
You could move and shoot.
Now, if I come into sight, he gets a reaction, correct?
No, because I already reacted with my captain.
Let's move him there. And I will fortune for a 3rd action.
Fair.
Actually, I had a good one up for another. And I will shoot.
All right.
Right in his face.
You're definitely short range on that one. Looking for 9s. I got a critical block and a block.
So that's 3, right?
I have 3 saves.
I'm going to fortune. Oh. Oh, that was not good.
It's live.
That's not good. No. 1 hit.
1 hit.
That's it.
Well, I got 3 blocks.
So. Okay. And that's what I can do for him.
Diego will not go down that easy.
He will reload.
If he reloads, he drops the plunder token.
I'm going to hold right here.
Okay. You're just gonna. All right. You're gonna hold.
I'm going to hold.
Okay. So my turn. So it's 1 action. I'm gonna have to
Charge.
I'm gonna have to charge. You have 0 fatigue, which is not great for me. So I'm looking at a base fight of 5 with a rapier down to 4.
Okay.
3 hits. On God.
This is a filibustier. Fights for 7, so only 1 success. Oh, fortune.
Two blocks.
2 blocks.
So 1 damage test. You have no fatigue. I would need a 10. I got a 6. So it's 1 for getting hit, and then 1 failed damage for a resolve
7,
test.
which he passes.
So just the 1 fatigue, and he only gets the 1 action, so you get to react.
I can fight back, correct?
You can indeed fight back.
Okay, so he will be fighting with his axe.
Ooh, don't like that. I'm looking for 6s on my defense. I got 2 blocks.
Oh, might as well spend the fortune while I have it.
One hit.
1 hit.
All right.
So
So Diego only gets the 1 action, but I will pay to get a 2nd action for a 2nd fight. That'll give me the +1, so I'm looking for 5s. I got 1 and a crit, so 3 hits. 1 block.
1 block.
So 2 damage tests. 10 minus 1 for the fatigue. I need 9s to kill. I got a 3 and a 9.
Alright.
Both brothers did not fare well this game. I am going to move my captain in contact with that plunder token.
Okay.
You can react with your captain or with the angry old pirate.
React with the angry old pirate. Try.
I assume you're going to shoot me?
I'll try.
I assume he's got a pistol. He's got a shoot thing. It doesn't say what he has. Oh, it is a pistol. It's right there at the top of the card.
Alright.
Alright, I apologize. That's going to be mediums here. +1, you're looking at 7s.
7 and a crit, so 3s. 3 hits.
How dare you? I got 1 block. I would say I'm out in the open or some cover? No. It's a pretty clear shot. So you got 2 hits on me?
Yes.
You need 8s to kill.
No, 3 hits because I got a crit.
But I blocked 1.
Oh, okay, so 2, yes. So 8s.
8s to kill.
A 9 and a 10.
Oh my
3
God.
3 crit. 3 hits.
Well, good thing the captain has a cheap death. See, we're just trying to demonstrate rules. Did that calculated risks on purpose. Okay, so fate. When 1 or more successful damage tests are rolled against this character, roll a d10. On a 5+, treat all successful damage tests as failed instead. I need a 5 or better. I got a 9. Alright, so all successful damage tests now go to fail, but that does mean I get 1 fatigue and then have to pass 2 resolve tests. I have a resolve value of 4, so 1 bonus fatigue. And he gets a reload.
Thank you, Mr. Pirate.
So he doesn't get any more cheap deaths this game. That was the move. My 2nd action will be to pick that up.
Okay.
And he's done.
Alright.
This guy has 1 action because he's carrying a plunder token. Don't love him. He's also decent at fighting. He's worse than the crocodile.
Oh, it's not so fun when it's on the other side of the board, is it?
No. So I can still fight, surprisingly. So I guess I will just, I'll just fight him. I've got a rapier, so I'm looking for 4s on the fight.
Okay.
You're saving on 7. I got 2 hits.
1 save.
1 block. I need a 10 to kill. I got a 10. Do I get anything for killing him? Hey, at least I killed my nuisance. So that was him.
I'm just happy I survived mine.
He's got a plunder token. He only gets one action. He's just gonna chill. He's happy where he's at.
Okay.
So I guess that's the end of the round for us.
All right.
Count strike points. I've got 1 dead and you've got 2 plunders. So I'm at 3 strike points. You have 3 dead and I have 3 plunders. So you're at 6 strike points. So that does initiate a strike test. So you are going to roll a standard test, so a single dice, using the resolve value of any officer in your company.
Okay, resolve a 5. And I rolled a 1.
Fantastic. The strike test has failed. The company will break and flee, causing them to immediately lose the game. Any loot carrying by the fleeing characters is kept, and those characters have survived.
Okay.
Good game, Joe.
Yes.
The Caballeros struck hard.
Yes.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the melee fest of my Spanish list, charging into his French front line, losing a man in the process, but gaining some pretty good plunder out of it. The post-game results resulted in me gaining a large sum of plunder to upgrade my troops. If you're interested in seeing more videos in this campaign, we might play these lists again. We might try some other lists. Nonetheless, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time on Weasel Wargaming.